Good evening and welcome everyone. Welcome to another round of Bear Racing League Tier 1. Hope you've all had a nice week since last week. Hope you've all been watching the videos. And yeah, we've got another round for you. Brazil this time round. And we have nearly a full grid, which is fantastic. I'm just sharing the link into the Discord chat. And it is shared so everyone can watch the live, which is fantastic. And we've also got, for your interest, if you wanted to go and have a look, we've also got a second league happening, which is incredible. I mean, I didn't even think about, you know, I'm so happy that we've managed to get one league going, let alone two leagues. But yeah, we've got a second league being streamed, hopefully. I'm just in communication with my other commentator, and just trying to see where the live is for. Yeah, so we've got a second league going. So it's Bear Racing League Tier 2. I think the turnout's not going to be as good as Tier 1, unfortunately. It's a lot of new people. We just managed to get the Tier 2 league up and running in about 3-4 weeks. So so now, yeah, as I am speaking, our second league is live. I'm just going to share that one into the group as well. So that's live, so they can watch that. Right, so 8 PM. 8 PM, and we should get going, hopefully. And I will now put the stream on my phone so I can see what you guys are saying. But yeah, so ready up at 8 PM, and hopefully we can get going. Let's go, KSG E-Racing. I think that's N-Carsing. So yeah, welcome guys. There we go, 8 PM, soon, ready up. We got comments in the, yeah, N-Carsing, thought so, thought it was you, I recognise your name. Wow, there's so much chat going on, I can't keep up. I can't keep up with you guys. It's brilliant. Brilliant to have two leagues going all at the same time. It's honestly, I just couldn't done it without you guys, you know. Yeah, couldn't have done it without you. All the support and I mean, we only started this league, well, Tier 1 at least, what, 4 weeks before Christmas? No, 3 weeks before Christmas? 4 weeks before Christmas, something like that. And yeah, I tried for about, I'd say 4 or 5 weeks to try and recruit everyone into Tier 1. Managed to get a really good bunch of people and good bunch of drivers in for Tier 1. Fast drivers as well. Watch out for GSR Edwin, he won the last race. But yeah, and now to have two tiers going, it's just incredible, man. I mean, it's growing extremely quickly, and it's just getting so big, and yeah, it's just incredible, like the support that that you guys have given is just amazing. Yeah, right. Here we go. Right, Brazil is our race that we will be watching today and streaming and talking on. Who is going to set the fastest lap time, do we think? We've got a new feature in the Discord as well, where it's a time trial feature. So everyone can post their time trials onto the channel on the Discord page, and I'm just going to read through now who has posted times for Brazil and see who is quickest. So we've got on time trial, so obviously not on multiplayer option. We've got Mix Mango on a 106.886. That's really quick. Crazy Dutchman on a 106.835. No, sorry. 835. Bradley K with a 107.171, and Mechanic Cole with a 107.73. Sorry, Mechanic Cole's done a quicker time with a 107.607. Monkey Mafia has also done a time of a 108.031. So got a few drivers to watch. How have we got going out on track? Let's have a look, shall we? Spectator menu, broadcast, fastest lap, detail. Let's telemetry enabled, lap data enabled, track map on. So we got Encarsing out there first car on track, putting some rubber down. Willans has said he's currently enjoying a cold and rainy evening in Stoke City. He's taken a picture and put it on the Discord chat. But yeah, there we go. I mean, let's have a look at the McLaren madness again for Brazil. Scott Thompson, absolutely, mate. Yeah, Scotty, McLaren madness. You McLarens love your madness. And I'll just quickly shoot to a lot of comments in tier 2 as well. So a lot of people in there, which is great to see. Amazing to have two live streams going and 10 people watching tier 2, 5 people watching tier 1, which is good to see. Hopefully it just gets bigger and bigger as we see Encarsing having a little bit of traffic coming out of the pits, but that hasn't hampered him too much, obviously setting the fastest first sector so far, because he is the first to be posting a lap. Nicely done. Looks like he's got it all hooked up. It's right on board with him. Yeah, Mix Mango. Let's hope you don't connect. You don't disconnect, mate. Yeah, we need you in this race. You are very quick around here. Referencing your time trial lap, so it'd be good to see you try and post a quick lap here as we can over the start finish line with Encarsing. Let's see what time he puts in, staying all the way to the left, trying to have the shortest line possible, 109.25 something, which was immediately beaten by GSR Edgar on the medium tyres. Encarsing was on the soft tyres, but and Muhiti also going quicker on a 107 and Bradley now going quicker. So as you can see, the times tumbling very quickly, which is good to see. Bradley with a 107.539. Who have we got setting lap times? Outlap Muhiti doing a great job there in second at the minute, 107.836. But obviously on the softer tyres, GSR Ryan Rods is on the mediums, So is GSR Edgar. So the AlphaTauri boys might be playing a bit of strategy game here. See what they have planned for themselves. Lots of people still to set a lap time. Crazy Dutchman, he is on a fast lap, so we'll watch him as he... Oh, is that a cut? No, it looks alright for now. He's gone fastest in the first sector, so we'll stay on board with him, see how he does through the middle sector. Probably could have taken a bit more speed through there, but still going nice and fast in the Red Bull. It's a shame the white livery isn't still on the game, because I think it'd be nice to be able to like change the liveries, just because it's that white livery I thought was better than this one, to be honest. As Crazy Dutchman goes quickest in the second sector as well, so it looks like the GSR boys in the AlphaTauri are gonna have to do another lap on the soft tyres just to get them further up the field. As Crazy Dutchman actually doesn't go fastest, he goes into P2 with a 107.546, but good time from him, he'll be happy with that. We got Scotty on an outlap, and looks about it for the minute, so Scotty's just to set a time. GSR Rompanola there going wide, out of the way for Scotty, but he is just on an outlap, so it's not too big of an issue. Willan's there for the Haas in P5. I think this is going to be a really close qualifying session. While the top 7 are separated by 2.5 tenths. That's how close this is. This is going to be a fantastic race, hopefully. Hopefully we can keep it all clean. And yeah, I'm really excited about this race now. These lap times are very, very close as we follow Scotty as he starts a flying lap around this circuit in Brazil. Sao Paulo. I don't know, they've changed the name for the actual F1 race, didn't they? I can't remember what it changed to. As we follow Scotty through the first sector, opening DRS on the line, trying to open it as early as possible. How does he do? He is fastest in the first sector, goes purple, so great work from him. Not too wide on the exit, doesn't invalidate the lap. Nicely hooked up around there on the curb, that's where you want to put it. On this curb as well, don't cut it too much, otherwise you will get invalidated a lap. Oh, he's lost the back end a little bit there, might have cost him a bit of time. Gone a little bit deep, doesn't hit the apex, but decent traction. Having to lift off through this bit, and yeah, he's slower in the second sector, but he might have a little bit of slipstream from I think it's the Ferrari in front, possibly. I think it's Never Fear Andy is here as we follow Scotty. He's put himself into P6, so nice time from him. He'll obviously be wanting to do another lap as Never Fear Andy is here, gets well out of the way. Looks like... No, he can't be doing another lap, Ken Scotty. He's only got 20% of battery left, so probably not a good idea. Probably not a good idea for him to do another lap. Who have we got coming out? So we got Willan's coming out for another run. The top 4 are not out there yet. Never Fear Andy is on an in lap. Rusted Oil Can, has he just started a lap, I believe? Yeah. So we'll follow him around this lap. Oh, nice back view there. We don't really need that, but GSR Edgar's gone quickest. Obviously, yeah, he's one to watch. GSR Edgar in the AlphaTauri, I think. He's done a 107.2, so that is about 3 tenths quicker. And there, GSR Ryan Rods does a 107.3 as well. So very, very close between the top 2, the 2 AlphaTauri boys. They'll be happy with that. But they're 2-3 tenths up the road from the next best. As we stay on board with Rusty Oil Can, I think his lap is invalidated if I'm not mistaken. He's gone a bit wide there as well. We'll follow him over the line. If he finishes his lap, then we know he hasn't invalidated it. Yeah. Or he might be just going for another run. He does not improve on his time. He might be going for another run. As we see, SX Perry cutting the inside there. Yep, his lap is now invalidated. Encarsing will be starting a flying lap right now, so we'll follow him. DRS wide open. Mixed Mango has said, this is my worst track, so I don't expect much from myself. Lol. I'm aiming for top 7. Well, you're 17th in the minute, so you got the 7 bit right. But yeah, you're still to do a lap time, so we'll see how you can do when you manage to set a lap time. Just don't invalidate it. It's easy to run wide, and Encarsing has invalidated his lap time, so he's not going to be too happy with that one. Let's stay on board. Let's go on board with Crazy Dutchman, as he is on an out lap. So he'll be warming up his tyres, ready for his next run. Scotty has just gone out on his out lap as well, so he's quickly changed the tyres over. DRS wide open. Over the start finish line to start his lap. Nice. Left, right, left. Seems good so far. Let's see how he is in the end of the first sector, see where his time differs. So he's 400ths up on his previous time, which is good. He's going to need to find 2 or 3 tenths though. GSR Edwin's just smashed in a time of 107.138. Wow, great time from GSR Edwin. The GSR boys are absolutely romping it home for them, for their clan, which is good to see. I believe they're all in America as well. Their race time is about 2:30, between 2:30 and like 4 o'clock, I think, in the afternoon. So it's good to see that they're managing to join this UK league. Bearing in mind we're 8 o'clock in the evening in the UK. So as Crazy Dutchman comes over the start finish line, he puts in a 107.2. Oh, so close to that pole position. He's going to be happy, but he's going to be furious as well, because he really wants to do well. So, and we've also got Bradley putting in a quicker time for himself, goes up to P3 also, so 107.285. Oh, so close. It is so close at the top. Invalidated lap time. Scotty just getting out of the way, which is nice to see. Coming into the pits, and Carson coming into the pits because he invalidated his lap time as well. Impossible Bacon coming into the pits. He's got medium tyres on. He surely wants to be doing a soft tyre run. We've got SX Perry coming out the pits to do his out lap. Mixed Mango yet to set a qualifying time still. Crazy Dutchman coming to the end of his in lap. Bradley also on his in lap. GSR Edgar is on a flying lap, it looks like. Yeah, nice amount of speed going through the turn 1, 2, 3, 4. Hooks it up on the curb nicely. Probably could have done a little bit more curb action, but seems okay so far. Let's see how his sector 2 time is coming towards the end of the sector 2. See if he's up or down. He will know obviously on his dash. He is up by a tenth, so that would put him potentially on P1. So let's keep an eye on this. GSR representing, absolutely, boys. So GSR Edgar coming over the line, your race winner for the last race, puts it himself into P1. There you go, 107 dead, 107.033. That is the benchmark for everyone to set now. He might be able to do one more run if he can get back to the pits nice and quick. It is a short lap around here, so he should be able to do that just fine. Willan's on an out lap. Encarsing on an out lap as well. Possible Bacon in the pits. SX Perry, I believe he's starting a fast lap. So let's follow him whilst he posts his lap time. GSR Edgar getting out of the way nicely there for him. Nice bit of traction for SX Perry. Lovely job. Looks nice and hooked up. Looks slow, but sometimes slow is fast. Isn't that right? That's what they say on the Top Gear. He's a 10th up on his own time, I believe. Yeah, it's his own time, so he'll put himself into P13. So he'll jump up one position, I think. We'll just watch him coming over the line. 12, yeah, so he goes into P12. Nice lap from him. Encasting is starting a lap time. GSR Edwin is also on an out lap, as we've got GSR Rampanola as well in P4. And he's coming into the pits. He invalidated his lap time, so he'll be wanting to put a new set of tyres on very, very quickly. As we watch GSR Edwin, there's so many GSR boys I can't keep up, starting his flying lap, currently in P2, and he will be wanting to beat his... Oh, Willans puts a stonking time in, and of a 107 dead. These lap times are so close. This is going to be... I really hope this is going to be an interesting race, because it's looking like it could be with these lap times. As we follow GSR Edwin starts in the second sector now. Keep an eye on him to see if he's quicker at the end of the second sector or not. Sounds like no, he's good. I thought he was he backed out of the lap, but I think he's gone a bit wide there. He's not going to be too happy with that one. As we have, yeah, no, he's backed out of it. He definitely has backed out of it. So that's gonna be the last run from him. GSR Edgar, I don't think he's gonna want to. He can't. He might be able to get out again, but we'll have to wait and see. GSR Edwin starting another lap. No, he's not. He's just completing that one. Crazy Dutchman is going to be starting a fast lap now with Mahiti in front of him. This is going to have compromised him. I don't know why he's done this. Oh, because Mahiti's finishing a lap. That's fine. Get out of the way, Mahiti. Get out of the way, Mahiti. Oh, Jesus Christ, that was close. A little bit distracting, but we'll have to wait and see what... Mechanic Cole is retired and he's in P11. So Crazy Dutchman's a 10th up on his time, which would put him in P2 potentially. We'll just keep an eye on him as he comes round. Who else have we got finishing a lap? Has Bradley lost his front wing? He has, yeah. GSR Ryan Rods, as he's finishing a lap time now, so we'll keep an eye on him, because he's finishing lap time before Crazy Dutchman. It looks like he's going wide, so that's an interesting line to finish at time. No, he wasn't doing much there. Can't improve in 2 minutes. No, fair enough, mate, fair enough. As we follow Crazy Dutchman, I didn't see his sector 2 time, but I think he's up anyway, as we follow him across the line. 1-0. He goes pole! Crazy Dutchman has just nicked pole position on the last minute there. So, Crazy Dutchman stonking time of, and it's the only driver in the 106s. 106.949. He is going to be so happy with that. We have got GSR Edwin. No, he's finished the lap. GSR Ryan Rods, is he on a lap? He does seem to be on a lap. No, he's definitely finished. So there you have it. Oh, what a lap time from Crazy Dutchman, 22. He's going to be extremely happy with that. GSR Ryan Rods is on a lap time. He does look like he's... Oh, no, he's not going to improve because he's slower in the second sector. But does he complete the lap anyway to finish his qualifying session? I think so. 107. He doesn't improve, unfortunately. Impossible Bacon, he's not on a flyer. No. Mahiti is on a oh, he's just spun it. He was quicker as well. He's going to be unhappy with himself there. Mix Mango and P12. I'm surprised about that, Mix Mango, because you have got the quickest or second quickest time trial time. I mean, obviously the car handling is a lot different from time trial to the multiplayer cars. But yeah, no, fair enough. You've said it's your worst track, so I'll take your word for it. Absolutely. But there you have it. There's your top three. The GSR boys were split in the end by Crazy Dutchman and Willans, so good job from Willans as well. Qualifying in P3. How close is it though? Wow. The top 8 are covered by just over 3/10. Literally just over 3/10. Wow. Incredible. Incredible. That's what we like to see. That is competitive racing right there. That is competitive lap times. Great job from everyone. Just gonna have a quick peek at tier 2. Looks like we've got about 12 or 13 drivers in the lobby, which is good. Good to see. 12, 13, 14 drivers, not too bad. So looks like it's competitive as well. What's the lap time in tier 2? What's the pole time? Let's have a look, shall we? I can't. It's not going to load for me. 12 people watching, which is great. I can't see the lap time. Slightly foggy, slightly blurry, unfortunately. Lots of chat going on in the tier 2 group, which is good to see. Why does Panaka need to retire? What's going on? I'm just trying to sort out as we have. Sorry, I'm just trying to sort out tier 2 as well. The tier 2 lobby is broken for some reason. I've just had a comment in the Discord. Will Anza said, "Bro, your bot told me off for saying naughty words." Yeah, I've set the bot so that certain words cannot be said in the Discord, which is hilarious. Mind your language, then. There we go. There's a strategy for you. I don't know why it changes when you change driver. Because they're different tyre wear. But here we go. Brazil. This should be fun. I'm just trying to make sure that tier 2 is okay as well. Seems to be okay. No, it's not okay. Oh, Jesus. Right. Here we go. Start the race. 5 lights. Green, and away we go. Everyone seems to get a good start off the... oh, GSR Ryan Rod has got a stonking start off on the lights. Crazy Dutchman out in the lead. Oh, we've got a little bit of contact with the rest of the field here. But 3, 4, oh my god, 4 abreast is not going to work. 4 abreast is not going to work, boys. Everyone seemed to be quite clean, which is good. Oh, no, maybe not. As I say that, commentator's curse. GSR Edwin and Bradley have been taken out. Something has happened there. It looks like they've kind of got away with it, though, as Crazy Dutchman is streaking into the lead. Nice and calm so far, apart from obviously the first lap, which was inevitable. Never Fit and is here kind of predicted a bit of carnage beforehand, but it's good to see everyone. So we've got Bradley and GSR Edwin fighting. Looks like GSR Edwin's got wing damage, and so does Bradley, so that's unfortunate for those boys. As they both come into the pits to repair their wing. Looks like tier 2 has sorted itself out now. Someone joined through qualify. Oh look, we got a driver without a helmet. That's cool. Another one. Another one. Oh, good move from Impossible Bacon there, up the inside of SW. Making that move stick. It looks like, yeah, getting the traction out of the corner there and keeping the position. SW trying to fight back, as we've got Scotty on the back of these 3 as well, trying to pounce on something going wrong. Scotty looks like he's on the mediums, so he'll be wanting to stick within DRS with these guys so that he can pull himself along. SW in the slipstream of Impossible Bacon. Does he make the move up the inside? Or does he try around the outside? Impossible Bacon defending the inside. SW trying around the outside. Can't make the move stick. Does he do the switchback, go around the outside of turn 2 and the switchback again maybe for turn 3? No, it doesn't look like it so far. He will have DRS though going onto the straight here, so he should be able to get past quite easy. Impossible Bacon is giving him just enough room there. All very close by these 2. Oh, Jesus, sorry. Close hard racing, wheel to wheel, side by side. One of them's going to have to give up position eventually, which Impossible Bacon does to fight another day. Trying around the outside maybe. No, can't make it stick. SW getting the car on a 4-wheel drift there. And Scotty's still there trying to pick up the pieces, as we have a 4-way battle for P2 as well. Looks quite interesting. GSR Edgar obviously in P2, 2.4 seconds behind, so Crazy Dutchman has just got away from everyone, as Willans is in the slipstream, going to make the move up the inside. GSR Edgar is not defending it too hard because he knows that he hasn't got DRS. Does GSR Rompanola make the move as well? He trying to get the switchback. Will have DRS now though, and so will GSR Edgar. A bit of lagging, and something's going on with GSR Rompanola. GSR Edgar is just playing safe and not doing too much. Mix Mango with the quickest time there, a 109.414. As you can see, these GSR boys are trying to pounce on Willans. 3 versus 1. Unfortunately, Mix Mango is now DNF'd. Do we have a safety car? Doesn't look like it so far. Willan's also... Close racing here by these boys. Mix Mangoes commented saying, "Wait, will I ever score points?" Well, that's up to you, mate. That is up to you. As we have the GSR boys still trying to pounce on Willan's, Impossible Bacon, and the Monkey Mafia in P7 and 8. Aston Martin teammates there. I believe these two are also living in America, so we've got a lot of American drivers or people who live in America in this league, which is good to see. As we've had Never Fear Andy is here spinning slightly, Bradley and GSR Edwin back of the grid, unfortunately for them, because they obviously had a bit of a coming together in the first lap as GSR Rampanola's got past Willan's will now have DRS into turn 4, opens the DRS, tries to catch as much as possible, and as you can see the flashing light on GSR Rampanola means he's harvesting energy, as we've also got GSR Edgar next to Willan's, making the move up the inside, making the move stick. Nice move from GSR Edgar, and GSR Ryan Rods also watching these three fight in front of him. Good to see. Nice clean racing, boys, leaving plenty of room, and which is good. Right, so we got a few pre-race comments from the drivers this evening. Crazy Dutchman says, missed the podium by 1/10 last time because of time penalties. Still made decent points, but tomorrow it's time for a bigger haul of points, aiming for the win. So there you go. Crazy Dutchman's prediction so far, without the commentator's curse, is coming true. As we see these three fight again for P2. The GSR boys now. Willan's down in as stayed in P4, so we'll be happy with that so far. And GSR Rampanola still in P2. GSR Edgar will have DRS now, trying to claim that position. And we've got some fighting between Impossible Bacon and SW going on as well in the background. But yeah, so Crazy Dutchman doing a great job, just stretching that lead of 2.5 seconds whilst these fights behind him. The next guy who's commented, oh no, GSR Rampanola's spun it. That's unfortunate for him. Unlucky, mate. But yeah, so Never Fear Andis has got 3-second time penalty, multiple warnings. That will be for corner cutting. So Muhiti, who is in P12 at the minute, he said, after my last race results, I can conclude my motto: 1 step back to take 3 steps forward, and on we go. Let's get to Brazil. If you know, you know. I don't know, so that's lost on me. Anyway. Never Fear Andy is here, who's in P13. He's commented saying, I'm predicting a lot of dive bombs in Brazil. Passing is going to be difficult, especially if there are DRS trains, which is exactly what we are seeing. So good prediction from Never Fear Andy's here. We've got a train of 3 cars, which was 4, but yeah, as you can see, they're all stuck in each other's DRS. One gets past, then the other one has DRS, then they get past again, and yeah, no one can break the toe. But it gives us good racing, which is fantastic. We've got a lot of battles going on throughout the field. Everyone, like Never Fear Andy has said, everyone's within a DRS range, so it makes for a lot of battles on the track, like two car battles, obviously fighting for position. As we watch these 3 pulling each other along, trying to catch Crazy Dutchman. we've also had so we've had a prediction from Bradley, who is in P14. He said Mechanic Cole to get a podium, calling it now. That is a interesting call, considering Mechanic Cole is down in P10, but yeah, I mean it could happen. Look, safety cars, retirements, it's more than possible, absolutely. We'll just have to wait and see till the end of the race. We've got quite a few laps more to go yet, and that's pretty much it from Tier 1 comments. Tier 2 chat, let's see what's going on in here. Doesn't look like anything's going on because I think they are in the race, which is good. Let me just check on Tier 2. "14 people watching Tier 2. Wow, that's incredible, guys. Incredible. I'll have to have a look. If you want to go and have a look at Tier 2, please feel free. It's on our YouTube channel. They are live now as well. Looks like Storm UK has just made a move for the lead in Tier 2 in front of Mr. Cookie. There's a few DRS trains going on in Tier 2 as well. Yeah, nice. And Mr. Cookie has just made a move up the inside as well, back on Storm UK. So good racing going on in Tier 2 as well, which is great to see. Impossible Bacon still ahead of SW, and here we have our DRS train happening again. Let's go further down the field. SX Perry has got Scotty right on the back of him. Scotty's on the medium tyres. He's got a little bit sideways. No, just trying to get the slipstream from SX Perry. Yeah, so Scotty is on the medium tyres here. SW speeding in the pit lane. Unfortunately, he's got a penalty. SX Perry's tyres will now be wanting to come off that car as he cuts the corner, as you can just see. Mechanic Cole also there in P9 trying to pick up the pieces. Encarsing and Muhiti fighting for the final points position at the minute. Neverfit Anders here is doing well there as well in P12. GSR Edwin and oh, hello, what's going on here? Nothing, just spun. Yeah, he's on the hard tyres. Maybe he's just trying to keep it all together. Looks alright. Looks alright. But yeah, Bradley and GSR Edwin just having a race of their own at the minute because they haven't got anyone near them on the track. SX Perry should have DRS, as we see Scotty trying to catch up with the Monkey Mafia. The Monkey Mafia is on soft tyres, so Scotty's tyres will last a few laps longer yet. And as you can see, the pace difference between the mediums and the softs is quite high, catching the Monkey Mafia quite quickly. As you see the back or the front of SX Perry on board with at the rear end of Scotty. Looks like the GSR boys have overtaken Willans as well. He'll want to stay with the DRS, and it looks like as well that they are catching Crazy Dutchman, and now are in DRS range. So it looks like possibly that Crazy Dutchman's tyres are going, because he looks like he's struggling with traction. That could be the possibility. Does he box now? I mean, if I was him, I'd probably box now, try and get an overcut and put more time on the drivers behind him, because they have got DRS. But the two AlphaTauri boys doing a good job for the constructors for themselves. DRS open for GSR Edgar. Doesn't catch enough to be able to make a move up the inside of Crazy Dutchman. Not a lot happens in the second sector. It's just kind of line astern. as Scotty is closing on the Monkey Mafia. I am keeping an eye on the track map and also the times, the interval time for the top three, just to see how close they are. GSR Edwin's made a move on N-Casting. Oh, that's because N-Casting is in the pits, and that's an easy move to make, yeah. Let's see how much time Bradley and GSR Edwin can make up. As we got Scotty challenging the Monkey Mafia around the outside. Nice move, nice move. Around the outside, taking that P6 position on those medium tyres. I mean, I probably would have done it later, because now the Monkey Mafia has got DRS and makes the move up the inside, which means that he should have the move done. No, Scotty's held it around the outside, which is great to see. Crazy Dutchman has pitted, so he's pitted a lap earlier than the drivers who were behind him, so he'll get fresher tyres sooner. And we've had a spinner of the Monkey Mafia. Yeah, I don't know what happened there between the two of them. Maybe contact between Scotty and the Monkey Mafia, but that remains to be seen. SX Perry is again with a time penalty. Mechanic Cole has now pitted for medium tyres as well. Looks like everyone's kind of diving into the pits now. GSR Edgar still out there, hasn't pitted yet, but it's because his teammate GSR Ryan Rods has pitted. That's an interesting call from the team there. I would have done the first car pit so that he's got fresher tyres. Where does Crazy Dutchman come out in comparison to Ryan Rods, GSR Ryan Rods? As you can see, Ryan Rods just on the left there. Yeah, he's ahead of him. Nice. Easily ahead. Yeah. Impossible Bacon up to P3, but he is on the soft tyres. He's yet to pit. And I would imagine the top two will be pitting now. Let's just wait and see, because this is interesting. How far behind is leader? 18 seconds. Is he gaining? Doesn't look like he's gaining, but GSR Edgar is pitting now, so excuse me. We'll see where he comes out with Crazy Dutchman, see how close it is, if it is close at all. Crazy Dutchman's put the hard tyres on, so he's only doing one stop. Interesting. I'm just going to have a sip of water. My throat's getting dry. This is going to be tight. This is going to be tight, I think. This is not tight as I thought it might be. Do you know? They've swapped positions. Ryan Rods has undercut his teammates GSR Edgar through the pit stops phases. So now Crazy Dutchman is on hard tyres, and is as you just saw, you've got the back end out, so he's struggling for grip, really struggling for grip. Does Ryan Rods make the move up here inside? Doesn't look like it so far. But these two behind Crazy Dutchman are going to have such superior grip. Obviously, Crazy Dutchman's doing a one-stop strategy. He could make it work, but he doesn't want to. Oh no, that's not good for. Did he not lose his front wing? Don't know what happened there. That was interesting. Yeah, why did he not pit? He's lost his front wing, surely. How can I see this? No, he hasn't. Maybe he's got damage. He must have damage. I would have pitted straight away. GSR Edgar past Crazy Dutchman under DRS. Crazy Dutchman coming back at him We've got a nice aerial view. Oh, Willans has retired. What's happened to Willans? He was doing so well. He was fighting for... Well, there was 4 of them fighting for the lead. I don't know what's happened to him. But GSR Edgar's now got past, as you can see, Crazy Dutchman, and will want to put as much distance between him and Crazy Dutchman as possible because Crazy Dutchman theoretically doesn't have to pit again. But GSR Edgar will have to pit again because his tyres will not go the distance. So going to be interesting to see how much time GSR Edgar can make on Crazy Dutchman. He's 9/10 ahead already, but Crazy Dutchman did have DRS, or did he? Doesn't look like he did. He pulled even more time on him. Scotty in the pits. Yeah, GSR Ryan Rod's in the pits as well to change his front wing, definitely. Yeah, 100%. And we've got SW as well in the pits, probably serving a drive-through penalty. What happened to Willans? He's commented saying wow, just wow. I don't really know what happened to him, but we'll have to wait and see if there's a steward's inquiry for that, if there was an incident at all. Right, let's have a look at pit stops. Who's made a pit stop and who hasn't. So it looks like everyone's made a pit stop now. So Impossible Bacon, don't know how this has happened, but he's managed to get up to P3. How's he done it? Retirements and fights and spins, but yeah, Impossible Bacon has done a great job getting up to P3. Fantastic work. Bradley has made one stop. He will have to stop again because I think he had a bit of... I think if memory serves me correctly, he had a bit of a coming together at the start of the race. We've got a spinner of GSR Edwin. Oh, mate. Not having a good race at all. Maybe him and Mechanic Cole had a coming together. Possibly. Oh, nearly hits the back of Mechanic Cole. I don't really know what happened. I wasn't watching, but hopefully there wasn't a coming together. Who gets out first? No, he just spun. Well, he hasn't got any damage. Mechanic Cole has got damage, so maybe something happened there. Yeah, possibly something happened between those two. Bradley coming into the pits for another stop. Crazy Dutchman on the hard tyres still. GSR Ryan Rods has put a fastest lap time in. Where is he? He's in P5. Okay, so he's on the soft tyres now. So he's gone onto the soft tyres and is going to be pushing as fast as he can now. Everyone's quite spread out now, which is unfortunate for us, but the only real battle we have on track at the minute is Essex Perry and Encarsing. No, not even that, because it looks like Essex Perry has ghosted his car, so something's happened there between these two, but it looks like he's still racing. I don't know. No, something's going on here. What is going on here? Right. I don't really know what happened there, to be honest. I think the back markers just ghost anyway, don't they? No, they can't do. These two haven't retired. Why is these two cars ghosted? Or is it just my screen? I don't really know. Just need to be careful and watch that he doesn't take out the driver in P2. But yeah, as we scroll through the field, I'll go through the order as you can see. So we got GSR Edgar in P1 in the AlphaTauri, so picking up maximum points for himself and AlphaTauri at the minute until we see the strategy pan out with Crazy Dutchman in P2 on the hard tyres, so he will be going to the end. Impossible Bacon in P3 on medium tyres. Scotty on soft tyres in P4, interesting. GSR Ryan Rods also on soft tyres in P5. The Monkey Mafia in P6 on mediums. Soft tyres as well for Never Fear. Andy is here. Alright, I'm back. So Scotty looks like has overtaken Impossible Bacon for P3. Impossible Bacon, I don't really know. Oh, Scotty's on the soft tyres. Scotty is on soft tyres, so he's got the superior grip and pace over Impossible Bacon. But Impossible Bacon is still within 1 second, so he will get DRS now going onto the main straight. We'll have to wait and see what happens between these two boys. DRS will be wide open in now. Oh, Scotty dives into the pit lane, so Impossible Bacon's got a nice free DRS use there without anyone in front of him, so he can brake as late as possible and take the best line he can as well. As you see Scotty pitting for a new nose. Okay. Nice move there from GSR Rompanola up the inside of Muhiti, making the move stick, and now tries to stay ahead as Muhiti has got DRS. Muhiti, does he make the move up the inside? No, it doesn't think about it. Well, he thought about it, but doesn't make it move, make it stick. Blah, words, can't do them. The race has calmed down now, so there's been a few incident reports being sent in already, unfortunately. So it's going to be a busy night for the stewards. Looks like we've got drivers taking each other out left, right and centre, which is not good. What on earth? Oh, it's going to be a busy night for the stewards. It's, yeah. You know, I thought it was going to be a good, clean race from you guys, but it hasn't turned out to be. Oh, it was the majority of it was clean, but oh, I don't know. I don't know, eh? Let's have a look at Tier 2. Tier 2 is 21 laps into a 36 lap race, so they're also at Brazil. Looks like Aero Blake is in the lead at the minute. 1.5 seconds ahead. But great to see two leagues out there. I'm gonna have to have a word with a lot of people. Impossible Bacon back up to P3, which is good to see. He's doing a nice job. I think he qualified in P6 or 7, something like that. But yeah, we got Crazy Dutchman and GSI Edgar still in P1 and 2. 2.9 seconds difference between them two. GSR Ryan Rod's making his way back up the grid because he had a bit of a spin or coming together with someone earlier. So he's doing himself justice up in P4 there. Bradley as well in P5 doing a nice job getting back up the grid for himself after spinning early on or having contact early on. SW and the Monkey Mafia, as you can see, quite close to each other as well. GSR Rampanola following as well as Scotty and Mohiti. That's kind of the closest battles. We've got a no, that's not for position, but we've got an Alpine and a... That's also not for position, so that's irrelevant. That's the lead. That's P2. GSR Ryan Rods on the back of Impossible Bacon now. GSR Ryan Rods, as you can see, on the soft tyres. So he'll have a lot better grip than Impossible Bacon. Impossible Bacon's been on those tyres for quite a while now. We might see a few more stops happening fairly soon. GSR Edgar, is he going to do what he did in USA and make those medium tyres last the distance? I mean, it's possible. If he can do it, then he is the king of looking after his tyres, seriously. I wouldn't want to go against him on a strategy. But yeah, we've only got 6 laps left, and GSR Edgar is done. Let's have a look, shall we? Details tyres. He's done 13 laps on mediums. That's a lot. That is a lot. GSR Ryan Rods has done 11 laps on softs. Wow. Wow. He's surely going to have to pit again, is GSR Ryan Rods. Position change. Monkey Mafia has gone up 10 positions from where he started. As you can see, Ryan Rods has got past Impossible Bacon on those superior tyres. Yeah, so your driver of the day will probably be the Monkey Mafia, making up 10 positions. As we see these two getting nice and close again, but nothing coming of it. GSR Rampanola has got past the 2 in front of him. Or what? Yeah, 2 in front of him. Monkey Mafia struggling on those tyres now as well. Scotty on the back of him will have DRS. Does he make the move up the inside? He does think about it. He makes the move, and he makes the move stick. The Monkey Mafia bowing out of that, as he knows that Scotty is on those soft tyres and can't do anything about that. SW still ahead of this pack, with GSR Rampanola trying to, as we see, SW spinning. Oh! Crazy Dutchman has got 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings, so that'd be for cutting corners and extending the track. But what's interesting about that is he will now be 5 seconds behind, technically, GSR Edgar. So GSR Edgar might be able to stay on those tyres, but it really looks like he's struggling now. Let's go on board with him and see how he does through this sector. Gotta watch him on traction. Seems okay, but Crazy Dutchman is catching very fast now, which tells me that this driver on board with us, GSR Edgar, is really struggling with his tyres. Still staying within, well, ahead by 2 seconds. It's the middle sector where I think he might be struggling the most, because Crazy Dutchman has caught him a little bit. It's the straight lines that GSR Edgar is pulling away on. Impossible Bacon has made a move on GSR Ryan Rods. GSR Ryan Rods, better traction out of the turn 4. He's just going to have to stick behind him for now. Yeah, no room up the inside. Impossible Bacon was putting his car right in the middle of the track, so there was no room for him up the inside, no room for him around the outside, so he just had to lift off and just position his car as best as he could. Still very close to him, sticking with him now. Now you can see Ryan Rods is struggling now. I think P4 is going to be his finishing position. Struggles on traction there a little bit as well. SW has retired from the race, so his race has just gone bad to worse. Gone from bad to worse. Does Ryan Rods make a move up the inside? No, he thinks better of it. Doesn't attempt it at all. 1.6 seconds behind now is Crazy Dutchman from GSR Edgar. There's only 2 laps left. At the end of this lap there will be 1 lap left. So it looks like, before I give a commentator's curse, it looks like GSR Edgar has got this in the bag. As we go through the field, let's see if there's any battles happening. GSR Ryan Rod's still on the back of Impossible Bacon, so this is the fight for the final podium position. Goes up the inside of Impossible Bacon, makes the move. Does he keep the move? Done. It looks like it so far, but Impossible Bacon's so close to the back of Ryan Rods, because Ryan Rods is really struggling for turn-in and traction on those old soft tyres. Now Impossible Bacon, does he try and make the move up the inside, or does he stick behind? Yeah, he sticks behind Ryan Rods. Maybe he's just biding his time now and thinking better of it, thinking there's still 1 more lap left, so make the move later on so that Ryan Rods doesn't have... Oh, he's got... Oh, I think Impossible Bacon has got wing damage. I think he's got wing damage, because I think I saw a piece fly off. But we'll have to wait and see if he can manage it around this corner. He seems okay. 6/10 behind. He'll have DRS now going onto the main straight, going into the final lap. Where is he going to make his move? Is it going to be the second straight, or is it going to be... Is there going to be a dive bomb out the inside into the first corner? No, it doesn't look like it so far. GSR Ryan Rods just staying ahead for now. GSR Ryan Rods now has to defend like his life depends on it. DRS wide open for Impossible Bacon. Does he make the move up the inside? This is his only opportunity to try. He does make the move up the inside. Just leaves enough racing room on the outside for both drivers. Let's have a look at the penalties quickly, because is this worth... Yeah, this is worth grid track position, so Impossible Bacon has got that move done so far. Essex Perry with the fastest lap time. His fastest lap won't actually count, because he is in P14, and it's only the top 10 that get the fastest lap point. But as we come across the line, there is your winner of this race. GSR Edgar mastering the one-stop strategy, with Crazy Dutchman literally right on the back of him. And Impossible Bacon, does he stay in P3? It looks like it so far. Yeah, but Impossible Bacon, great strategy from himself as well, capitalising on lots of DNFs, or not lots, but a few DNFs, and also GSR Rampanola doing a good job to get himself back up to P5 there, ahead of Scotty and the McLaren. Bradley in P7, he won't be happy with that, considering he was quite far up at the start. Monkey Mafia just hanging on to P8 there, and GSR Edwin won't be happy with that either. But yeah, that's your race result. GSR Edgar is your winner for the 2nd or 3rd time in a row, I believe. Crazy Dutchman in P2, he'll be happy with that. On the podium this time, so great job from himself there. He did get pole, so 1 position down, obviously not always not good, but he still picks up points for the for himself and the Red Bull team there. Oh mate, unfortunately Mechanic Cole span at turn 4, cost him a top 10 finish. Unlucky buddy. But yeah, I need to take a picture of the result. Riding the horse there is GSR Edgar. Nice. Is that a different AlphaTauri suit? I don't know. I can't remember what the old one tasted like. I can't remember what the old one looked like. But there you have it. There's your podium. And we go to results now, and take a picture of this. And as you can see, your winner there, GSI Edgar. So well done to him. And let's just scroll down and take a picture of the rest of it. Well, there you have it. There you have it, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for joining. Thank you, everyone, for racing, and thank you, everyone, for watching. Hopefully, you enjoyed the race. And yeah, we'll see you on the flip side. Make sure you like and subscribe, and yeah, that'll be much appreciated. Thanks very much.